everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Armageddon Empires. Alright, let's get back into the game. I think where we left off, we had explored half the map and only briefly caught a glimpse of the Xenopods in the upper section of the map up here. Okay, so let's think. What were we doing? And Michael Janus, you had a tip for me. Oh, right, about getting access to the desert here. So Michael Janus pointed out that the reason we can't access, or I wasn't able to access the desert hex, is because there was an enemy in the way here at the abandoned town, which would, and Mr. Janus, you can correct me if I'm wrong, it basically cuts off my supply to the desert because I have to clear the abandoned town of the enemies first. I never realized, or I have forgotten, that enemies in your way, basically, if there was an enemy army in the abandoned town, it would block the supply to places behind it. That's really interesting because I can foresee, or I can see in the future that I might be able to cut off supply to armies which are overextended into my lines if I can have a bunch of armies block like terrain or hexes around them to pin them in. That might be something I have to try to do if I see Mr. Riley walking down with another death army from somewhere over here. And Destruction 42K, the Gespis Cloak, it only grants stealth to the hero who it's attached to. It does not grant stealth to the army. I also am unable to make tactic cards, sir, because I don't believe I have a academy in play. So nothing I've got can help him make them. Just deploying him is not enough. He's got to be in a facility or a hex that has access to a friendly academy, unfortunately. Okay, so with all that said and done, I think it's time to begin hunting down the free mutants and or the Xenopods. And it looks like I was at the end of my turn here. And I'm probably considering going to the abandoned, destroyed city to take these resources and or into the abandoned town to get to the desert. This is probably going to be the trickiest place because I have a hunch the free mutants are somewhere over here and the Xenopods over here. This is in between them, so that's going to be a tricky place to hold on to. But we probably will have to make the attempt. I also need to consider sometime soon getting something else into this base to more readily defend it from enemies. Because just Imperial Infantry, that will be enough to scare away an enemy like Spiderbot. They should win against that, but they won't win against anything stronger. So I probably will need to looking for some more cards. But we are also currently, I see, we're being limited by the amount of science or tech we're getting each turn. So that would mean getting the desert would be a good thing. Or alternatively coming down here to this abandoned town somehow. Alright, well that's enough of a summary. Let's go ahead and take our turn. This is where we are. And what's passing through here? Oh, they didn't detect me. We'll attack them. We have to de-stealth the... Oh, that's right. So, because our army is stealthed, we have to actually assign them to the army. And this is what we'll do it. Hopefully, we won't lose the rangers to this thing, but this thing's out of supply, so any army marching up here would also be out of supply. So, what happened here is that the consorts flew into this hex, and they didn't realize we were here. They failed their reconnaissance check, which means that they didn't detect us. So, here we are ambushing them, which works for me. Every single scout... Oh, why is the game doing this? 1 damage! And of course, he'll try to flee. Hopefully, we'll kill him. We did it. Okay. Woo! Down they go. And we can probably bid 2 energy each round. Nice. Going first. All right, so the first thing I want to do is re-stealth my ranger squad. And move them about a bit, but I want them away from where they're currently located, because I don't want the AI to just march over here with something stronger and kill them. Well, we didn't pick up anything close by to us. He was out of supply. We know this is not New Panath, so I don't know where the Xenopods are located up here. Alright, Vladimir Coast is sitting here with a decent army. It's nowhere near powerful enough to take on anything stronger than probably what the AI is using at the moment. I don't have the tech to deploy my elephants this turn. We really need to take this desert, I think. Yeah, we have to. But Vladimir Coast's army won't... I don't want to leave Zebra Point undefended. Let's see if we can draw another Imperial Infantry. Emperor Zone is decent, actually really good. Let's deploy this into the Dead Marsh. And into Alpha Squadron. And we'll take the Imperial Infantry here and move it to the garrison. This way it's not completely undefended. We can't move Alpha Squadron anymore, though. So I guess we'll end up using this Ranger unit instead. Bleached Bones. Let's claim it. Another Stealth Cloak. Interesting. I'm glad we got them, but unfortunately I don't really have any heroes. Well, I mean, we could give it to Tyrell and stealth him, but actually he can't be stealth. He's in... So you can't really stealth a hero. I think you can't stealth a hero at all if he's in an army that can't stealth. So it does us no real good to give him the Genspis Cloak. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So let's just end our turn. What's here? Holy crap, an assassin! That's really bad for us. We picked him up, though. Can I get him? It's going to be tricky. Very tricky to kill him. We can make the attempt, though. Not with that. Not with the... Oh! Okay, well, we're going before the Free Mutants, so we have a chance to pick him up. Hello, Miss Nick. Interesting. We saw him enter here, and then he moved away somewhere. He might have more of an army with him as well. The AI might have a few more stealth units, but it's this guy I'm interested in trying to capture. We can move our Rangers into the same hex and try to capture him, but without any tactic cards, we're not likely to win. He's going to have Fate to protect himself, I think, from being captured. And he'll be able to kill Vladimir Coast, so we need to get Vladimir Coast away from him. It does not... Let's move Vladimir away first, into the abandoned town. And why not? We'll attack now. I don't remember what's here, but what we have should be strong enough to deal with it. Tentacle Beasts. A bit dangerous, but as long as we don't take any hits on the Emperor's Zone, we should be okay. Let's use our infantry support to start. Let's go now and destroy this Tentacle Beast. I'm already angry. Good. Alright, one Tentacle Beast down. Excellent. Emperor Zone, we can now go ahead and attack the Tentacle Beasts. Okay, didn't kill it, but heavily damaged it. Again, we use infantry support, Emperor Zone. Give him 7 defense dice. Come on, guys. Gotta roll higher than a 1. Okay, good. Acceptable. Acceptable. And now we will kill it with the Vengeance. I can't think of a reason not to. Excellent work, guys. Tentacle Beast destroyed. Now we can move up here and try to kill him anyway. Again, without Fate, that's going to be really tough, though. It's one to here. We can make a capture attempt. Or we can build human resources in the abandoned town. We might be able to do both. Let's move our Ranger unit back into his hex now. I'd have to de-stealth to try to hunt him, I believe. And we probably have Dust Recon in the same hex to increase our chances of getting him, I think. I'm going to save the game. Let's think here. Let's, we'll put it here. Alright, so I might use one of my reloads here. I don't remember how this works, but I think the more anti-stealth units you have in the Hex, the better chance you have of capturing or killing this enemy. So we're going to move Dust Recon here. And we will de-stealth Alpha. And then hunt the enemy hero. Yes, right. We have a good chance to get him because we have so much recon here. They have tactic cards, so we will not capture him. Let's re-stealth Dust Recon, and then end our turn. He's going to move him away, yeah, unfortunately for us. Without tactic cards, there is no real hope for us to win. Oh, he moved down there. Okay, that's good, I guess. Good for him. But I can't reach him this turn to get him. Why can't I move my units? Is it, it's my turn, right? Oh, no, it's not my turn. Alright, it's his turn. Who's passing through here? More critters. Of course we will attack them. Poor Xenopods. Using all their recon up here, trying to hunt these guys down, and not only they're not finding them, I'm getting an excuse to try killing these critters. Come on, you can do it. You did it. Awesome. We always get him on the run. We need to re-stealth this squadron and move him away. We'll observe this location. I would like to move Alpha here. Dust here. We'll produce a recruiting post and re-stealth Alpha. We might lose Tyrell if he moves into here. Plus, he'd have discovered our HQ, which would be bad. So I kind of really want to go first. Hopefully we can roll more than one dice in the attempt to do so. One success. Oh, come on, game. We need more oh, we're going second, for crying out loud. I hate you. I hate you so much, game. What the heck, game? This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Okay, that's enough. Let's move our ranger unit around a bit. We'll observe him. He's in our base. Dust Recon, you can move here as well. And we will de-stealth Ranger. Oh, hello! This is a different unit. They had a sniper unit in our base. And we'll attack them. We're probably better off using our ranger unit, honestly. We damage them. We don't kill them. They get a chance to retreat. And they do so successfully. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? Everyone, I'm going to get really angry very soon. We're going to move Tyrell back to the garrison, I think. And we're going to give him one of these stealth suits. I'm then going to... Oh, I can't stealth him in the garrison. So that was a waste of points. Let's... re-stealth the ranger unit. And move the base guard out. To hopefully finish the Black Hands before they get away entirely. And they get attack against us. It wouldn't surprise me if he put a point of damage on him. And we're not going to even put a point of damage on him here, are we? Oh, good. Okay, we do kill him. Thank God. Okay, destroyed the Black Hands. And our turn again. We need to go first. We need to get, like, more than one success, game. With all the dice I'm rolling, I really need more than one. Alright, good. Thank God. Okay. Let us deploy an elephant while I have the TUs to do it. We'll put it in our main base for that extra protection. I'm then going to make a new army and just call it Tyrell. And move Tyrell into that army. I'm then going to stealth him. That way he can't be picked off by that one assassin who's running around. Alright, that would be their hero again. They are really looking for me out here. They got really lucky with all their whatchamacallits as well. All their recon coming to play so soon. Okay, can we capture this hero of theirs? Let's see. So let's move Dust Recon. Yep, there he is. Then we'll move our Ranger Unit Alpha. And we'll save the game. Alright, we got you. We're totally gonna get you. Then we're gonna de-stealth Dust. And the Ranger Unit. I don't think I had to do both of them though. And now we will hunt the enemy hero. We've got enough action points that we should be able to give this 3 tries. Okay, so we didn't succeed there. We'll try again. Oh, 4 tries. Excellent. Captured him! Awesome! He'll end up in our base. Wonderful! We can now re-stealth Dust and the Ranger unit, move our base guard back inside, and move this elephant into it. We could move Tyrell into the base as well, but I'm just going to keep him there instead. We can't move either of these units anymore, but I'm going to move Ranger Squad Bravo out and attack their critters. I think this is the 3rd critter we're attacking here. Oh, wow. Holy crap, we killed it all at once. That's really lucky. We'll then re-stealth him. With our final action point, there's nothing we need to do with it. Maybe we could put it on Sergeant Slade, but I'll hold on to that Stealth 9. That could be useful for Major Kusanagi. I get so angry at this game. It's not healthy, Tim. It's really not healthy. So the bad news is that the AI knows where my main base is located, and will be working on getting a nuclear weapon to take me out. So I'm going to want to move my HQ, and we may end up moving it over here to the silo complex. I don't think I can do so now. Oh, we can! We could move it over here. I mean, there is a defense over here. Although I would want another elephant over here as well, then. I don't think we're going to be attacked by a nuclear missile at the moment, so we'll stay where we are. Let's go ahead and move our Dust Recon a bit. Back to the mountains. I need these resources gathered, so Tyrell can come on out. We'll de-stealth him here, and he'll make a materials team. With my leftover hand, I think I really should deploy the elephant somewhere. If I want to move my base to the Grey Barrens, and I really think I should, then we should really deploy it here. And then next turn, we can move our base. The problem with that is that we could use the elephant over here to increase Vladimir Kost's army power significantly. Let's deploy it over here instead. With our 1 action point left, we can move Ranger Squad Bravo around a bit. We'll leave him here, and we'll try to capture this guy next turn. Uh-oh. Xenopause might be getting confused. Oh, hopefully we didn't bug the... Okay, good. Might be being confused as to why they weren't able to build a resource collector there. Hey, awesome. We're beating the AI here. Oh, they did build one here. Okay, perfect. Let's Let's de-stealth and try to capture him. We killed Narlax. We'll re-stealth our ranger squad and move him out. We'll leave him in the destroyed city. It provides us with some recon around here. I know the AI is going to be wanting to get into this area. And also, they won't be able to really get him as long as there's cannibals here. They'll have to deal with the cannibals first while we're stealthed. Next, we can move Tyrell back into the desert, de-stealth him, and have him produce another energy team. We're going to move Alpha Squadron back into Shady Sands. And they'll pick up the elephant. While we're here, I think we'll deploy a Grom to him as well. This is a respectable army now. I really like this. 2 very strong front line. Some Emperor's Own for some infantry support. Some support for that infantry, and a Grom in the back line. Yeah, that's going to be really strong. Let's move our dust a little bit. We haven't seen any other AI recon from the Free Mutants in a bit. I'm just going to bid 2 each round. I don't really need to bid more. With our prisoner, we're going to be getting lots of extra action points anyway. The reason we might want to bid first is to stop the AI from getting all those action points. But you can see, we're getting 11 now. In fact, we could probably... Let's make this a sniffer. So we'll be able to detect enemies who walk into our main hex now. We are also really short on cards. So, I really want this tech, but oh, we can move Alpha Squadron into the desert, I suppose. Okay. First, I should move Tyrell back into the crater base. Next, let's move Ranger Alpha up here and see what's in the desert. I don't detect anything there yet. We'll move Alpha Squadron into the desert as, up towards the desert. And next turn we'll hit in there. Actually, does he have the movement? 1, 2, 3. He's got the movement to go directly there. Let's do that next turn. Let's draw some cards. Infantry. Okay, not bad. Let's end the turn. I think. Actually, we could move Alpha Bravo out 1 and back in. Let's do that. Nothing in the Ash Plains. Okay, let's end our turn. Somehow I think the AI probably is getting really unlucky with their... No, well... I'm wondering why the AI... I haven't seen a big Doom stack yet from the AI. We'll claim this. After scavenging around the depot, you discovered not everything of value has been stripped from the facility. Fletchet guns. Awesome. We'll re-stealth them. The AI didn't pick... Really? The AI didn't pick that up? Interesting. Well, now I'm glad I didn't move out my Emperor's Own. We can give them these weapons. So let's... So this weapon here is an attachment. It has +1 to attack, and it does 2 extra damage against infantry, dragon, or xenomorphs. Armored targets, though, receive less damage, but I'm still willing to give it to them. The only thing better I could do is actually begin producing some advanced training for my unit, but I don't have a academy in play. Let's go ahead and move our rangers a bit. I want them to check out the desert. Nothing there. Okay. Let's move out Alpha Squadron after all, then. They're still in supply. I'm gonna go ahead and make a tech team out here. With our leftover 2 resources, let's move Ranger Squad Bravo out here. And back again. Still nothing. Okay. We might have to start sweeping our ranger units out more to find out where the enemy's actually sitting around. Yeah, we're gonna have to hunt them down. They're not leaving to come to me. That's interesting. I don't know why the Xenopods would be waiting. They... To my knowledge, they don't have any nuclear deterrent. Oh god, a Termagant! Okay. He's out here all alone? Really? I find that hard to believe. What is he doing? What are you doing out there? Oh, going last, so that's not gonna matter. Oh, assassination team! Good for them. I can't do anything about this. I got no fate cards. So Sergeant Slade takes a point of damage from their team. But the assassination teams are kind of weak, so they weren't able to kill Slade. We can heal him for 3 hits. Then we can begin moving our ranger squad down here. And hopefully pick up that assassination team later. I am nervous about this Termagant. It will easily be able to take the Imperial Infantry in a fight. So we're going to begin pulling back Alpha Squadron. Not even bothering to build the materials team. I want to see what else might be in this hex. Hello, War Academy. This might be where the mutants are located. Right in there. That might be their main HQ. That would explain why he's in supply here as well. But he would be out of supply if he moves any further up that way. 2 action points is not a lot of action points left. Let's move our ranger unit a bit more. In that direction. And we'll end our turn. Going last might not have been a bad thing, actually. We got to see what the AI wanted to do on its turn. Good for you guys. Not like I can bid resources to stop this. Still hurt him, but he's lived. We can heal him again. We didn't detect him. We'll leave our ranger squad there, though. We're not in danger of losing him at the moment. We don't detect the Termagants. That's dangerous. Let's draw 2 more cards. A fire base. Perfect. That's what we need to kind of end the game. If we can build this... no! We would... Where can we actually get them? Building the fire base here still does not give me the supply range I need. This is a volcano, so that's 3 movement to get in here. We need Vincent Munged to be able to assault this volcano, or we need the fire base here to put an end to the mutants. Wow, Free Mutants, you really wanted to go first, but you didn't. Well, why don't we move our Dust Recon a bit more? I'm getting nervous that the AI... Oh, out of supply! Out of supply. But we can't get him this turn. I'm a little worried they have something by the crater base. No, they can't, because he's out of supply. So that means that if they don't have anything over here, or their Termagant would be in supply and able to probably assault my crater base, my HQ, with a very strong squad, but they don't have it. They don't have it. Why don't we add a infantry support over here to Slade's Marauders? There are tons of infantry over here after all. And then I think we'll have to leave our Alpha Squadron there. Let's level up our fort. Do we really want to do that, Tim? I think you just need more cards. Another air defense system. We could deploy it at Pump Station Zebra to defend it from air attacks and missiles, though I'm more worried about keeping my fortress up and running. We would need to level it, though, to stick it in here. I think we'll be fine. Let's deploy the missile... Oh, we can't deploy it over here either, Tim. Draw another card. Weapons platoon. Okay, getting some more combat troops. No other hero, though. Makes this kind of tricky. We could continue to increase the power of Kost's army by adding more units to it, but it becomes more and more expensive to move it. We won't be able to really assault the enemy here anyway, until we get a fire base closer. We don't have any location that's not defended by at least one Imperial infantry either. Not sure what the best thing is to do at the moment. I think we draw another card. Unless, have I moved my units? I moved dust. I want my Ranger squad staying here in case we're actually able to detect. Actually, let's move around a tiny bit. An old battlefield. Let's claim it. 5 materials, 6 tech. There they are. Oh, we could move out Slave Marauder. Can we move out Slave? We cannot move out Slaves Marauders. Darn it. We don't have the, whatchamacallit for that. The action points. Okay. Well, we'll just stay put then. And I guess we'll end our turn? Ooh. Oh, still 1 hit point. Still 1 hit point. We have so many resources. There's no reason why we can't begin spending them to go first, other than we don't roll very high. We might beat the Xenopods, though. Let's see if we can pick them up now. Found ya. Slaves Marauders could destroy them for 5 action points. We'll wait and decide what I want to do over there. I'm very curious as to where that Termagant went. I saw it briefly. Uh-oh, he's back in supply again, down here. That's really bad. Let's immediately move Alpha Squadron to the forest. We need to pull Alpha Squadron back to defend Crater Base. I need to find out why they're in supply over here. I probably should begin increasing the defenses at the garrison here as well. Let's deploy the Emperor's Zone and a weapons platoon. That's the most I can be in an army without it becoming overburdened. I think we'll grab an air defense system over here as well. Because I don't have what I need to actually save Slade. That looks like they didn't actually wound him this time. I will accept their siege, because I plan to break that siege with my other army. And they ran. Okay. There is the reason why they have supply. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough. But we might be able to destroy that Termagant. It'll be tricky. It'll be very tricky. But we should be able to do this. So let's first use our infantry support on the Emperor's Own to give them a chance to defend against this attack. This attack is a very important one to defend against. If the Termagant had actually damaged him, it would have gotten a breakthrough hit on against whatever units in the back rank and destroyed it. Now the Termagant is an interesting, it's a very, very solid unit. It's also very cheap for the mutants added to their deck. You can see here that every time it kills something, it gets stronger. It's immune to any of our disables, so we can't lower its attack or defense strength. The only way that happens is if it's out of supply or in an army, I think, in an army which simply has too many units in it. It also has breakthrough, which I just described. If it actually damaged something in the front rank, it would get a full strength attack against something in the rear of it. Let's start by using, since it doesn't really matter what we attack it with, I guess we'll use the Emperor's Zone to start. See if we can put some damage on it. Our flechette cannons might add some more damage as well. Wow, awesome! 6 damage with anti-personnel of 2. The Grom will try to hit it once from the back. 2 more points. Almost destroyed it. Our elephant will take 2 strength 6 attacks. Oh, and they're spending fate dice. That's fine with me. Let's see if we can get a single point of damage. Which will wipe it out because of the combined arms bonus. Next, Alpha will move toward their HQ a bit more. Even if we take the Ash Plains, we won't have the supply I need to still attack their base unless I build a fire base right outside of it. So we're going to hold on to this fire base for that purpose. With our leftover action points, we're going to actually increase the level of our fortress, which will free up a space here. Also, it increased our anti-air by 1 point. We'll draw a card with our final point. Actually, let's use our... Nah, Bravo... Oh, why don't we heal Slade? Hey, that's a good roll. Awesome. We actually detect another out of... Oh my goodness. An out of supply range consort. So we'll use Ranger Squad Bravo. Destroy it as well. I'm tired of all the Xenonauts recons just flying everywhere they will over here. We don't even damage it. He's running away. Can we put 2 damage on it? We can. We stealth this squad. I don't detect anything in the hidden gourd. We're going to use our dust recon to take a peek. Gargantuas, a Termagant, and pack mortars. It is in supply though, so we're going to hit it with Alpha Squadron. We'll attack, and I'm going to attack. I do not want them to have a chance to break this siege. I want to try to damage them as much as possible. So, as before, I think the most important thing we can do is use infantry support to help the Emperor's Own out. We don't want that Termagant getting a hit on them. Okay, they missed the Emperor's Own. We'll use the Grom next, because this way, if the Termagant does break through, we will be able to at least have used it, since the Termagant's going to go right for the Grom. We can't really disable the Termagant, but we could probably try putting a little bit of damage on it. Okay, they don't want any damage. I'm not going to spend any fate. We're just going to go ahead and click OK for that. We get the area attack, however, on their pack mortars, and we don't do any damage to it either. Good. They don't damage us. It's perfect. Let's try... So I want to kill the pack mortars. I would love to kill the pack mortars. So let's use... Let's use the elephant. And we'll just make a... I think we'll make a strength 8 attack against them. Killing it because of the combined arms bonus. Remember that the AI isn't too... The only problem with the AI find is that it doesn't consider this when it tries to save the unit. And it's another thing that makes the infantry so powerful. A lot of the AI decks don't have infantry in them, which is a shame because the AI could really benefit from having even some infantry in them. Mostly because of the combined arms bonus. Alright, now we'll use the Vengeance. Vengeance is going to make a full strength 10 attack against the Termagant. That's a shame. Let's spend a fate point. Let's leave it just as 1 point. That'll be 3 damage to it. And now we'll use our Emperor's Own. That's a wonderful attack. Actually destroying it for exactly the damage I needed. 7. Wow, that's really lucky for me. We continue on to the next battle. We're set here. We're ready to go. Gargantuans. Okay, so this guy, as you can see here, he does the critical damage that you see with the Vengeance. Every point of damage is 2. And he reduces its defense by 2 whenever this guy hits it. Look at that super strong giant over there. So the good news, though, is that he's not immune to being disabled. I still think the best thing we can do is increase the Emperor's Own's defense to start. You'll note, by the way, that our fate is only 5 now, not 6. We carry the same amount of fate over for every battle that we end up doing, which is another reason why I didn't want to spend all the fate last time. Why don't we use our elephant? Now, we'll make 2 strength, 6 attacks against it. Might put a point of damage on it. We'll spend some fate and see if we can do so. I just need 1 point. This will be, remember that we're going to get the combined arms bonus here, so that'll be 2 points of damage. And we lower his attack strength by 2. If we hit him both times, it would have lowered his attack strength by 4. We have another way to lower his attack strength with our Grom in the back rank here. We might as well use it. Excellent. More points, and his attack strength is lowered again. Emperor's Own can now get him. I don't think he counts, though, as a... Does the anti-personnel... Oh, the anti-personnel does work on him. Excellent. We just need, it looks like, 2 points of damage on him. So we just need to roll higher than his defense by 2 points. That was not enough, so he will get to live. And I can't do anything about it because I put damage on him. He's staying? I'm fine with that. We'll use the Vengeance and try to kill it. Aha! Yes! Wow! Good for you, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't see what I'm doing on what finger I'm extending to you, game, at the moment, because it didn't matter in the end. I hate you, game. Hey, we actually also captured Pax. Wonderful. He isn't in the Hidden Gourd either. That would mean he's over here. We're going to immediately transfer him. And I think we'll put him into the crater base as well. Okay, awesome. We now have a means to hit the AI and the Free Mutants where they're located. If I do take this place, I'll move my HQ over here, actually. So next, we're actually going to start moving Tyrell over there. Now, that's kind of weird, but I see an Academy and Research Lab over here, so I wouldn't mind taking that location. With our leftover points, we're going to hunt down that stupid... Oh, we can't hunt down the assassination team yet. I guess we'll just draw 2 cards. There's a War College. Okay. Let's end the turn. That should be good. Looks like the Free Mutants might have gotten dealt a bad starting location without any starting resources. That's going to be my guess as to why they're doing so poorly. What do they have in here? A Ripper and Skull Crushers. Okay, so this is the strong unit they have. Anti-air missile on their Hordlings. Okay, so let's look at all these guys here. So Skull Crushers, you can see, they get, every time they're wounded, they do more damage but have less defense. They also have Shock Attack, which makes them nice. This guy also has the same. He also has Berserk, so the more damage this guy gets, the more damage he does, but the less defense he has. If he's ever destroyed, he interrupts any enemy's multi-target and gets an attack against, I think, that unit? Unit gets 1 less attack when in battle. The attack disrupts any... Okay, no, he can target whoever he wants with it. They have a Kamikaze. He's pretty weak with 3 attack, 2 defense, but he can blow himself up and does a single strength 10 die. At range 1 with damage bonus of 5. So this guy's amazing. He's like a 1 use only. We'll probably end up trying to go for him first. He's also got Pack Artillery, which is a really decent backline unit for them. Its 7 attack is nothing to sneeze at for a backline fighter. Area attack, and disable and disrupt 1, so it lowers the attack strength and defense strength of the unit by 1. The Skull Crushers also have a reconnaissance suite on it. Uh-oh, that's bad. They might be able to pick up our Rangers, in which case we'll lose them. Oh, absolute, yes. They also are armed, they're also in Xanath's army, Zenith looks like he makes them faster and makes it easier to hunt down enemy heroes. Okay. Let's deploy the War College into the Ash Plains. Vladimir Coast cannot make tactic cards. He is not a tactician, but he is a tactical genius. So he can make advanced training cards. We're going to go ahead and make one now. I want to increase what my, I want to increase the power of my Emperor's Own. We're actually going to, let's think here. I want to give him. We don't have any fate cards, so it's going to have to be an easy card. I would love Toxin Training, but there's no way we're going to get that with what we've got. So I think instead, our best bet is to go with something easy. So we'll try taking the +1 defense. Failed. So waste of action points. Let's try that again. Wow. They really took to it the second time. I guess Vladimir Coast yelled at them a lot. Next, let's deploy an Imperial Infantry here to hold on to it. We'll move our Dust Recon around a bit. And we're going to move Alpha Squadron directly up towards Sanctuary. With our leftover point of 4 points, I think we'll just draw a card. Actually, no, let's use our Ranger Squad Bravo. Now we'll draw a card. And end our turn. Hey, the research lab. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. All they need is a really good roll. And for me not to roll well. They found my unit. My Rangers. We probably lost them. I don't think there's anything I can really do about this. Yeah. So that's going to lower their defense and attack a little bit. We'll try damaging the Kamikazes. It's the only thing we have a chance to hurt, and we miss them entirely. And they would have got blocked 2 points of damage anyway. Oh, we survived that. Okay. So far. Not over yet, though. Their stronger units get to go. Oh, wait, one more point. We're not quite dead. Kamikaze's just attacking us with its sword. Oh, that's a good hit. And it wipes us out. We'll try to go first in order to attack the Free Mutants. Now, the only really awkward part about this is we don't have tactic cards and the AI does. This is going to be really tricky to win, but we're still going to make the attempt. We will delay our attack till the end of the round. Our Dust Recon can move around a bit. We'll move Tyrell into the mountains towards Sanctuary. With our leftover points, we're going to use Ranger Squad. Actually, we took more damage on Slade. I know the AI is here somewhere, but we didn't detect them successfully. We still didn't. Let's draw some more cards. Another recon could prove useful. Let's go ahead and make another army for it. Begin moving it out to see what the Xenopods are up to. Launching point left is not enough to do anything, so we'll end our turn. We're going to lay siege, which should make them come to us. But they won't get any defensive bonus. Oh! I forgot to deploy my... Okay. That was a new mistake. I'll be right back, everyone. I am totally going to use one of my reloads here. Yeah, this is my life. Alright, everyone. So we're back. I had to redo the Ranger round. Rangers actually got away from Sanctuary, which is very surprising. And I really want to go first, so I'm trying to redo the round that you just saw. And, of course, I don't get lucky at all. They probably will kill Slade this time, too. Oh, thank God they did not. Wow, that could have been so bad for him, because they put him for 2 damage last round. Okay. Let's do this round again. So we're going to heal Sergeant Slade. This time we deploy the fire base, as I was supposed to last time. I can't believe I forgot that. And now we're within range. We should be in supply. Yes, we are now in supply of their main HQ. Let's re-stealth Alpha. Actually, no. Let's move Alpha Squadron first to Sanctuary. And we'll attack. And we'll lay siege, which should make them attack us. The problem with this is that they're going to go first. And I really need the hope that their Termagant doesn't do a break. Oh, we go first? Really? I should have paid more attention to that. Oh, because we're aggressive? Ah, so we do get to go first. I need to kill the Hordlings. I need them to die. That's the most important thing I can attack here. So our Vengeance is going to go. It's going to attack it. And we're going to make a full strength 10 attack against them. Because it's not possible for them to block that. For the most part. Good. Right, we defended against that. We'll now use our... Oh, right, area attack. So they have a chance to damage our elephant. Thankfully, they do not do so. We'll use our cheetah for infantry support on the Emperor Zone, making them more resilient. AI, you really should be focusing on something else. Since Emperor Zone has 8 defense, it would serve them better to attack the Vengeance or Elephant. At least with the Skull Crushers, because the Skull Crushers are... They're basically the Free Mutants, their most powerful infantry unit. This equivalent of our Emperor Zone, more or less. And so if they attack the Elephant, they would be reducing its defense by 1, allowing the Fiend to actually damage it a little more reliably, but that did not happen. The Grom will attack, and we'll try hitting the Fiend. We'll spend 1 fate. We don't succeed. That's fine. We get an area attack against the Skull Crushers. And we also don't succeed. They attack against our Emperor Zone with their Fiend. Hopefully we'll block all of it. We do so. Awesome. Now our Elephant will make a strength... We'll make 2 strength 6 attacks. That's a nice, good hit. They'll block 3... they'll take 3 damage because of our combined arms bonus. And we'll target him again. He's got 1 less defense dice because he has Berserk. His attack strength is also lowered because of the disable that's on our Elephant. And it won't matter, AI. You should have rolled for 2 because combined arms will be enough to destroy him. They get a Vengeance attack. And they do not damage our Emperor's Own. The Pack Artillery must now walk to the front, and we will attack it now. Since it's no longer in the rear, it no longer gets its rear area bonus. Wow, and we completely annihilate it. We're sticking out here, so let's start with a... Let's start with the Elephant. If we can damage it, we'll get its defense lowered and its attack lowered. Almost killed it. I might as well throw the extra 2 attack on it. If we actually damage it, we'll win. Not possible. Ooh, that's a good hit. Well, okay. I'm just gonna have to take it. I'm not willing to spend any more fate than I already have. That'll also commit the Emperor Zone. We'll now Vengeance the Skull Crushers. I should have used the Vengeance actually to start. I had a better chance of actually just destroying it outright. And we do now destroy them. We continue on. This army must win all the battles that are here. I think we have a Termagant in here. Ripper and Skull Crushers. This time we'll use the infantry support to start. Hopefully it will keep these guys alive. Woo! Looks like it did. Well, rather they didn't get committed. I think we'll use the Vengeance now, and we'll use it against the... Oh... So the Ripper's got Steadfast, so we can't lower its attack strength at all. So our best bet is to just try to kill it outright. Although if we use the Grom, we would get the area attack. So we get 2... okay. We'll use the Grom. The area attack makes the most sense to use, because it's basically a free second attack against something on the same rank. if we killed this guy outright, we wouldn't benefit from the Grom. We're going to benefit from the Grom anyway, because it rolled only 1 success on all 7 dice. Area attack goes on the Crushers, and again, only 1 success. Rippers go, and they get 3 attack and 3 damage, and we just barely managed to defend against it. Good work. Our Vengeance will now try to destroy the Ripper with a full strength 10. And that won't be enough. We hit it twice, which is 4 plus 1 for the combined arms bonus. Emperor's Own will now attack them. Hopefully they'll be able to finish them off. That's more like it. Anti-personnel as well. And now the Elephant can make, I think, 2 strength 6 attacks against this guy. Awesome. 3 damage, and his attack was lowered by 2. His defense also gets lowered because he has Berserk. No, we'll just accept this. We haven't killed him. We'll use our Vengeance and hopefully just annihilate him. We just need 1 point of damage. And we get it. Awesome. We keep going. We have to kill all the enemy armies in this hex. More Hordlings. Our Vengeance will definitely try to kill it. And it will do so. We have an attempt to capture or kill Xanth. We do not do so. However, we have captured this location. Dust Recon can move a bit. Let's see if the mutants will even be in the game now. And I think that'll do. We'll end the turn. Awesome! The Free Mutants are out of the game. I didn't check, but that was indeed their HQ. Okay, so we should probably move our HQ all the way over here to the War Doubt. But I don't think the AI doesn't look like they're around at the moment, do they? Okay, so the first thing we should do... Oh, Slate is healed. Let's move Ranger Squadron Bravo around a bit. Maybe we can detect that enemy squad? Still no. Okay. Let's keep moving Tyrell towards Sanctuary. And over here, we'll go ahead and... Oh! The War Academy is already level 3. So is the Research Lab. Wonderful. These are the best they're going to get. Let's go ahead then and use... Oh, no. I don't need the advanced training at the moment. What I need to do is probably move my HQ. Yeah, let's move the HQ. So we're going to relocate it. I want it at the War Redoubt. The unfortunate thing is that I can't just destroy the fire base. I love to actually destroy my own thing here to prevent the enemy Xenopods from getting access to this. But unfortunately, that won't be possible. We're actually going to start moving the sleeper... Oh, no. We should keep the sleeper base guard here. Let's move the infantry to this garrison. And we'll begin moving the vehicle out. Because I want it up in the Sanctuary to defend it. And then with our leftover points, we have 3 action points left. Can we increase this level? Let's level this again to the maximum level. And we'll probably put the air defense system in it. With our leftover 2 points... where are my Rangers? Dust Recon can move about some more. They had... Oh, well, they probably actually had a resource collector there. So the poor Free Mutants only had what they started with, plus 2 more materials. There was nothing else close by to them. So they dropped it back down here in the Ash Plains for the abandoned town. Oh, which now we have supply to, by the way. And then saw my creator base earlier and tried to attack it. They probably saw the elephant and realized that they couldn't destroy it immediately, which is why they laid siege. And then they pulled out, becoming afraid that Vladimir Kost was around, would be my suspicion as to the chain of events that happened there. Okay, this will be the last turn, everyone, and then we'll call the session. So this is now my HQ. Let's continue moving Tyrell toward it. Moving our sleeper-based guard toward it. Next, let's leave a merc into... Let's leave a merc in the garrison here. And we're going to move out Slade Marauders into this destroyed city. I think they should be able to take on the Tentacle Beast. It will be close. It'll be very close, but I think they can win. That's going to be very, very close. No, maybe you should give them something else to help them. Dust Recon 4, I think? Or 3? I will always take any excuse to immediately deploy another recon. Tiger Tank. That given to his squad will definitely let him win. With the leftover points, though, I think we should deploy that air defense system. So while the Xenopods do not have any nuclear weapon, they do have some powerful weapon. I think they have a attachment that goes onto some of their aircraft, which can do a lot of damage. So they can still destroy the War Redoubt. Now, it's not 100% protected against them. Like, if they actually do enough damage to destroy this structure, we still lose, even though it might not have been a nuclear weapon. Assassination team. I see you over there. We're gonna get you. Nope. No, we're not. Good for you. You're free to do whatever the hell you want. That's awesome. Good for you. All right, but we should stop here. We actually... So... Let's sum up. So we rolled extremely poorly for, oh my god, for quite some time. Holy crap. But we managed to actually take out the Free Mutants. This is giving us quite a few more resources now. And hopefully we can draw a ton of cards and begin deploying some stronger armies on the board. We're going to need them to deal with the Xenopods, who actually are now out and about. And look at this squad here. So... Oh, actually, okay, so this is not that powerful, honestly. It looks very scary. Some of the units do a lot of damage, but it's Slugfa who is leading it, not Riley. Next, they have just enough units on the front line to survive. But if we can begin killing their frontline forces, their back line will be able to be pulled forward and crumble. These are basically all their artillery pieces back here. They have a single really powerful unit in the front in terms of their Corruptor. But I still have to worry about my Ranger unit, because the Gangrel here is a Strength 5 Range 1 reconnaissance unit. So we can't leave my Dust Recon here. We're going to have to pull it away. He's also now in supply, so he's going to be able to slowly begin reaching over in this direction. We need to assemble another army and get it out into the field to deal with him. At the same time, we need to come back in this direction and fortify this with our Elephant Tank. Put Tyrell in this, and also perhaps begin building some more advanced tactics for my infantry on the board. When we conquered the Free Mutants, we gained access to a War Academy and a research lab at the highest tier, Tier 3. This is why we're moving Tyrell up into it as well. And what else have we done? Not much of anything else. We still haven't located where the Xenopods are actually located, but they're probably up here somewhere. And yeah, we're going to want some stronger forces now that they're aggressively moving out with this army. Yeah, and they also know where Sergeant Slade's force is. So they may decide to come straight for him. So we're going to need to begin increasing the power of his army. Alright, well, that'll do it for us at the moment. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see everyone in the next one. Where I will be angry again at the game and the absolutely miserable rolls I get. I'll see you everyone then. Take care, everyone.